where the Prophet Muhammad is buried. In 1162, Crusaders dug tunnels to steal Prophet Muhammad's body. The Prophet appeared in the Sultan's dream to warn him. The Sultan caught the thieves disguised as dervishes. He then poured molten lead around the grave to protect it. This holy site tells a remarkable story of preservation. The Prophet was buried in his wife Aisha's room. It was a simple space made of mud bricks. It stood only 10 feet high. The room had 2 gates, one west, one north. Today, that humble room lies behind 2 intertwined walls. No doors exist anymore. No one can enter. Even pictures of the actual grave don't exist. The burial site holds deep significance. The Prophet himself gave clear instructions. He said prophets must be buried where they die. His companions followed this guidance. They buried him under the exact spot where his bed had stood. After his death, this space became sacred ground. Muhammad's closest friend Abu Bakr was buried beside him. Then came Umar, the second caliph. He first asked Aisha's permission. She replied,
"I prefer Umar to myself."
But the most fascinating detail involves the 4th spot. One space remains empty. It's reserved for Jesus Christ. According to tradition, when Jesus returns and dies, he'll be buried here. Protection of the site evolved over centuries. The first major change came under Al-Walid I in 707. He expanded the mosque and built special walls. The first enclosure appeared during this time. In 1279, Sultan Qalawun added the first wooden dome. The iconic cube structure emerged in 1481. Sultan Qaitbay ordered its construction. Until 1837, the dome remained lead-colored. That's when Sultan Mahmud II chose the green paint. Major renovations happened under King Abdul Aziz. This was in 1946. His work stabilized the foundations. Modern barriers and fences came later. The site has faced several threats throughout history. Besides the Crusaders' tunnel attempt, others tried too. In 1513, a Portuguese admiral planned to steal the body. Ottoman conquest of Egypt stopped his plans. Today, millions visit this sacred space. They can't enter the inner sanctuary. They can't even see the actual graves. But they can pray near 3 small viewing holes in the fence. Each hole aligns with a specific grave. The largest faces Prophet Muhammad's resting place.